Hello, in today's absurd video concept, I will be telling you which Dead by Daylight killers each member of the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia gang would play. I think I got far too creative with this video concept. Please note that this video is just my opinion on what the gang would choose. I've watched It's Always Sunny all the way through twice now, and I've played Dead by Daylight for around 1,800 hours, so I think I have a pretty good idea of who the characters are. But that doesn't mean they'll be the same as you would pick. I just thought this was a fun video idea and I wanted to put it out into the world. The only rule of this video is that I will be matching the characters to who I feel like are most similar to the gang in the show. So this is a more who would they be instead of a who would they play. There's a little bit of who would they play sprinkled in there, but it's not all of it. But I thought the latter was a better video title. We're going to be starting with Mac, as he was the spawn point of this video idea. I have a strange feeling that Mac would play Death Slinger. Slinger is a total badass and is great at camping, which I think goes without saying would be the only way any member of the gang could actually win a match, even at the lowest MMR. Due to his more competitive nature, I could also see him playing Nurse or Blight, but there's no way he would be skilled enough to even have a chance of getting it down with them. He most likely just heard they were the best and decided to pick them. He also probably thought they were pretty badass. His favorite playstyle with Death Slinger would be either going for insane shots he never hits, or just standing completely motionless 5 inches from the only survivor he managed to hook for 5 gens. Closest in personality to Dennis is definitely Trickster, but because of his love as binding and being bound, I could also see him playing Pinhead or even Pyramid Head. These would also fit him because of his love of control. Another fitting killer would be Spirit, just because Dennis is an actual creep. Surprisingly enough, Dennis's favorite playstyle would be just playing the game kind of chill at first, but as soon as he misses one shot, he proceeds to fly into a rage and gets tilted for the entire game, probably not even managing to get a hook. I could see Charlie playing Bubba, because I feel like Charlie would relate to him. Of course, he would also use him to camp, though. I could also see him playing the twins because they're both outcasts. I could also see Clown as a possibility. Charlie would have the nicest playstyle out of the gang, not doing anything he sees as impolite, but he would be doing things very much against the unwritten code of DBD. Constant bad manners from him, or BM. That also stands for bowel movement, so that's a funny thing. But he doesn't know what he's doing is rude. Hitting on hooks, slugging, tunneling, all those sorts of things. Frank was the easiest to decide. Without a doubt, Frank would main Clown, with Bubba as a secondary. Frank uses Insidious and camps in the basement as Bubba and laughs his ass off watching people try to save their teammates before saying GG easy in the endgame chat. I guess I could also see Frank playing Doctor and just using his power without ever actually hitting a survivor just because he thinks it's funny. D was by far the hardest to decide out of the gang, but after much consideration, I think this is a very fitting choice. I have come to a conclusion that she would play the artist, because they're both bird women, and D is a failed actor, so I think she could relate to the artist. I don't really see D playing any male characters, because I feel like the gang is so generally closed-minded that they wouldn't play a character of a different gender unless they got something out of it. Either the character was hot to them, or they thought they were powerful. D wouldn't know how to properly use artist's power, and would constantly try to shoot 3 crows at survivors far away and get tilted when the survivors repel the crows before they get hit. Overall, I think the gang would still manage to be far less toxic than the typical Dead by Daylight player. Yes, I just wrote an entire script to make fun of myself. Thank you for watching the video, and please tell me in the comments if you enjoyed it.